the boom, that thing gets heavy after a while.
Yeah. So
So how long does it take you making that cake?
That
how
particular
do you
cheesecake,
work your-
it takes,
This is the mixer.
baking is an hour and 45 minutes per cheesecake. So the crust takes me a while because it's all handmade. I have to grind up all the elements that I put in the crust and have to mix them together. Then you gotta put those elements in the cheesecake pan. Then you gotta put the pan in the refrigerator. You gotta certain times it's got to stay in there so it solidifies enough. So when you pour the cheesecake batter in there, it doesn't start moving all around and all kinds of stuff. So it takes probably about 3.5 hours to get that one cheesecake done. Mm-hmm. Now, what's good is that once this one gets in the oven, once that first hour and a half is in and it's in the oven, you take those other 2 hours and you start making the rest of the cheesecakes, which, it took me a little while to understand that because I believe the first time I started doing this, I made like one cheesecake and it must have took me 6 hours. And then when I wanted to do two cheesecakes, I might have started like 4 in the afternoon and I was up to like 3 in the morning. And my wife was like, "What are you doing?" "I'm making cheesecakes," But that was one of the passions that I kind of grew into. And I developed this one cake, and I named it after my wife. It's called Scent Cake. One of these days I make one. But it's a mix of sweet potato pie and cheesecake. It is unbelievable. And then I took that and I redeveloped it to another cake where the sweet potato pie is on the top and the cheesecake is on the bottom. And you can clearly see the two difference because in the Scent Cake, they're actually all meshed together. But in the other one, they're separate, but they're together. And it's just another unique, totally different taste to it. So,
Cynthia, which one do you like better?
Mine, no.
The double layer or the mixed in one?
I like the mixed in, I do. Cause actually I like them all, so I was trying to find one to say on camera. Okay, the mixed in. I like them all. I like especially the caramel crunch one with the crust that he makes and the peanuts in it. Yeah, that's one of my favorite, actually it is. Okay.
So is there anybody else in your family baking? I know that your baby daughter likes to bake carrot cakes.
my baby daughter, she loves to bake. I think she's baked with me enough, and then she just started wanting to bake her own stuff.
Right. She's flying off the reservation though. She's going to carrot cake.
Yeah, she's going to the carrot cake stuff. But, she's not that far off because I do this cheese pound cake that's pretty good. I love the cheese pound cake I make. So I think she's kind of get that small part from the cheese pound cakes. But this thing here is, the unique thing about the cheesecakes that I make is that they're so much richer than most of the cheesecakes you're going to taste. See, that's how rich it won't even come off the...
Okay. And then have them grab this. Okay, we just.
So,
did you want me to try that?
no, I got it. You can
I dare one of you guys to try it.
hand me one of those forks out of there. Thank you. Because this is probably one of the, at the end of the day, after having a long day's work and, being tired and if you can have a piece of cheesecake at the end of the day, it kind of makes everything almost worth going through. That is good.
So good.
Look at the camera.
Now, what do you guys like about the cheesecake? Which cheesecake do you like?
I told you I like the caramel.
I'm talking about
The
you.
turtle one? I like the turtle,
That's the best.
personally, because it has the whipped cream on top. I really just like the whipped cream.
Now there is something that's unique about all of them. She likes the cheesecake. She likes the cheesecake. She likes the cheesecake. She won't eat it.
I've never tried any of my father's cheesecakes.
Not even one.
I don't.
Not even a sample.
She's still mad at you.
Nope. She won't eat cheesecake. But
just don't want it.
she just doesn't like it. But you know, she doesn't eat very many sweets, period. I've made multiple kind of cakes. She might taste it, but she won't eat it. And it's not, she just doesn't like a lot of sweets. She don't eat a lot of candy bars. She don't eat, now she will eat up my potato chips, but she won't eat a lot of sweets. So I'm definitely not insulted.